In the polished marble lobby of Reynolds Corporation, a deaf visitor kept trying to explain himself in sign language. But the receptionist, clearly irritated, said, "Sorry, sir, I can't understand you." People around simply watched, treating him like a problem. At that moment, 24-year-old intern Jasmine Williams, carrying a tray of coffees, stood nearby. In just 3 months here, she had learned this company valued fake smiles more than real humanity. But today, something inside her refused to stay silent. She set the tray aside, raised her hands, and signed with confidence. "Hello, sir. Can I help you?" The man froze. Then his face lit up, like someone had just turned on a light in a dark room. The entire lobby went silent. But not everyone was pleased. From across the floor, Victoria Sterling, head of marketing, narrowed her eyes. With a sharp voice, she mocked, "Well, how adorable. Our little intern is now an interpreter." All eyes turned to Jasmine. Victoria pressed harder, her tone dripping with sarcasm. "Your job is to bring coffee, not interpret for clients. Ambition is cute, but know your place." Jasmine steadied her breath. "I was only helping." No one else understood him. The deaf man smiled, then signed. He had an appointment with the CEO himself about a major accessibility project. And just then, the elevator doors opened. Lawrence Reynolds, the CEO, stepped out. He had seen everything. His deep voice carried across the lobby. "I believe we've already found the perfect interpreter. Jasmine, join us." Victoria's smile vanished instantly. In the CEO's office, the truth came out. The visitor was no ordinary guest. He was Diego Martinez, founder of the country's largest accessibility organization. Lawrence spoke quietly. "My daughter was deaf. This project is personal. I want to make sure people like her never feel invisible again." Then he turned to Jasmine. "Become our senior consultant. Build your own team." Jasmine was stunned, but she answered firmly, "Only on one condition. I want complete freedom to deal with Victoria myself." Meanwhile, Victoria was busy plotting. She drafted emails accusing Jasmine of favoritism and unearned promotion. But Jasmine was prepared. For 3 months, she had been documenting everything, every insult, every discriminatory remark, every moment of humiliation. The very next morning, Victoria called an emergency board meeting. She pointed at Jasmine and declared, "This intern was promoted overnight with no qualifications. It's favoritism, plain and simple." But Jasmine calmly placed a recorder on the table. Victoria's own voice filled the room. "These diversity hires are just quotas. They should remember their place." The boardroom froze. Faces hardened. Lawrence rose from his chair, his voice cold and final. "Victoria, you are terminated." Effective immediately. And at that moment, Diego Martinez walked in with reporters, cameras already rolling. Victoria's downfall was no longer private. It was public, undeniable, and permanent. Months later, Victoria faded into obscurity, her career shattered. And Jasmine? She was no longer an intern. She was now the executive director of accessibility and inclusion. Her department grew into a national model. Her TEDx talks reached millions. Her brother Danny, now a design graduate, joined her team at Reynolds. Jasmine proved something powerful, that the best revenge is not destroying others, but rising so high that those who tried to belittle you can no longer even reach you.